Hello guys, welcome, I'm SimUK, this is Ultimate Admiral, Age of Sail. I'm going to jump into a campaign today and we're going to do Rule the Waves. The British campaign. We will take the role of a British naval commander, and our order is to protect England and become a legendary naval hero for centuries to come.
For generations, my family has sailed the seas. Since before my grandfather's time, it has been our destiny. And now, it is mine. One day I went sailing and found that my old boat had sprung a small leak.
I think I'll probably go with that,
I
actually.
took a risk and went to sea anyway. I would fix the hole later. At 12, my uncle made me an apprentice aboard his ship. Standing between land and sea, I felt like a man for the first time. Anticipating a life on the open sea, I dreamed of battle and glory on the horizons. But life is difficult in the Royal Navy, far removed from dreams of glory. Remembering my father's lessons, I worked hard to impress the crew. In time, I was made a midshipman, beginning new responsibilities.
I'm going to go for this one.
I drilled the men relentlessly and made sure we had the most accurate gunners in the fleet. We were forged together in the crucible of battle. For gallantry, I was recommended for promotion to the rank of lieutenant. But first, I must pass the lieutenant's exam. I was summoned before a board of captains. After a lengthy examination, they asked me what I thought the Navy's greatest strength was.
I would like to say this, but looking at the rewards we'll get, I think I'm going to go for this.
The fleet, I said, for no other navy possesses our numbers or our technology. They nodded their heads in assent, then asked me for my appraisal of the Navy's current strategic situation.
Even in the beginning, it's quite challenging, so you have to be careful. I'm just going to go medium level here.
Our fleet is admirable, but our enemies are always looking for an advantage to use against us. An old, grey-haired captain asked me about my skill in the organization of amphibious operations.
So I'm just going to go medium
I've read
again.
many books about tactics and strategy, and I am confident in my ability to command. The board applauded my answers and took a moment to reach their consensus. "Congratulations, sir," they said. "You have just made lieutenant."
Hoorah! Now, there's only like 3 people to pick between: Horatio Nelson, Rodney Bridges, and John Jervis. So you get some bonuses for the Admiralty. But to be honest with you, I don't think changing your character has any impact on this at all. Now, obviously, I want to go Horatio Nelson. But the adaptation is a bit confusing. I'm not sure what it does. Adaptation system continuously scales the AI force up or down according to the player's force. So the bigger we get, the bigger they get. The smaller we get, the smaller they get. I don't really want that. I want it to be more realistic. So I'm just going to leave that off and go straight into it. Spain guards the mouth of San Juan River with a strategically placed fortification under the command of Captain General Guatemala. Securing the entrance to the river opens the route to Lake Nicaragua and will bring all these rich lands under the authority of Britain and His Majesty King George III. A frontal attack seems suicidal, but it seems that we have no other option available. You will have to secure the fishing village and then march up the hill, seize the fort and disable its coastal batteries. The Spaniards will do their best to cancel your plans, so you need to act swiftly. Be aware of the enemy coastal guns. They can obliterate your assault troops. Spotted. Spain has a naval patrol in the area. Our ship has been intercepted by the corvettes Galga and Mercedes. The opening volleys racked the bridge. The captain is badly wounded and the first lieutenant is missing. The situation is grim. Our troop ships follow behind. They will avoid the naval battle and wait for its resolution. Without our protection, they will become easy prizes for the Spaniards. HMS Ceres, a light armed brig, has sailed up to join us in the fight. The crew is desperate for a leader who can bring the ship through its trial by fire. You have no choice but to take the command. So I think what we're going to try and do, they appear to be the same, 130 each. So I'm going to try and say there. Actually, while she's leant over like that, she's actually got the greater range because she's downwind from us. You can see she's leaning over this side, so that means she has greater range to attack us. And that's a bit of a problem. I'm going to try and rectify that if I can. Trying to remember how to get out of that view. Right, let's do this. A good volley of hits. Get the sails underway, get us moving. You can see how short our range is, so I'm having to slow the boat down to increase the range so that we can actually get a volley on. You can see most of our shots are missing because our crew are not particularly well trained, so I need to get closer. But they're taking some shots at our transport ships, which is not a great situation to be in. Come on, get that volley in. Dead to the wind. I've got to get out of that quickly. Now we can increase our speed because we are close enough to be able to still hit them while sailing along. That's some good... I see them deflecting. A lot of our shots are deflecting rather than penetrating. Guess the range is too far. It's coming tight on her here. Try and put some shots right in on her rudder. Now collisions are a thing, so I have to be careful here about what I do and when. Should be pretty fast going down this way. 8.6, 8.5, 8.4. That's not good. We're actually slowing down. I need to come closer. Right, so you can see the Mercedes is having an absolute pasting off us right here. And I've driven them really far wide, so I think I'm ready to turn. I'm going to try and put a volley on the Galga as we turn and offer up some additional firepower from Ceres as we go past. We've got the range. So what we've done is we've isolated the Galga. Mercedes is now clearly alone, and we've put their ship between us and the cannons. So this could be explosive. Got some good speed here. Got some good opportunities. I'm going to try and cut in front of my own ship. And then turn hard. What we want to do is get a double volley on her. Sails up. You can see she's taking on water. She's in a really bad state right now. And the Galga's trying to take out our rear end, which we ought not really allow her to get access to, but yes! There you go, we hit her explosive stores and she is done for. Now we can hard turn here and we can hard turn here. So you drop the sails, that enables you to turn quicker. But really you need to carry speed into that manoeuvre, which I didn't have. I have to drop the sails again in order to get back up to speed. Now, by exposing our rear, we are exposing our weakest point, but we're quite far away, so most of her shots should be either missing. We're also narrow, so most of her shots should either be missing or ineffective. Our 3 ships are there and ready to land. In fact, they're taking some fire. Probably from the cannons. So we're going to turn in. Turn out. And if we can, we're going to make this ship explode. We're keeping our speed down because we are both upwind. And she's turning herself shallow. So that our range is restricted. That's some good damage. You can see the damage on her side going quite far there. Another 2 of those and she'll be done for. Another heavy volley, this time on this side. And another explosion. That's 2 explosions, 2 successful explosions. Right. I want to train my guns on the artillery. So we've dealt with them. Hey, that's gone really well actually. And I think we've taken the town already, which is pretty good going. This is the UI problems I have sometimes, trying to select the right unit. Can be tricky. Okay, so successful. So their militia are already done for. This unit of men, I think, are beyond use now. Come on, I said get in there. Get in there. Actually, let's have these guys come over here. Quick as you can. We'll have these chaps come up here as quick as they can. We'll have these chaps push into this section as quick as they can. So we're pretty good. We're in a pretty good position. Oh, they've sunk my ship. Good God. They've sunk 2 of my ships. Oh, wow. Get distracted for a minute and it all goes horribly wrong. So that was pretty unsuccessful. Too busy yapping away to you guys and not really concentrating enough on keeping my ships nice and steady. They're immediately routed. Although they are fighting back. Cannot believe I lost 2 ships there. That's so stupid. What we'll do is we'll get the men that have disembarked from this ship to come and join this ship. We'll have her park there. Turn her guns off so she doesn't shoot at her own men. Oh, it's timed as well. I didn't even see that. 2:43. Speed up time then. Is it just a matter of staying there for 6 seconds? This is going very slowly. Or is it minutes? Can't be minutes. Why is that going so slowly, look? In my head that's 3 seconds, but look how slow it's counting down. Why is that happening? Why is part of me Spanish? That's not really very well explained. So we lost 435 crew and they lost 260 crew. But we saved HMS Richmond and we held the battery. That didn't go particularly brilliantly, but we did achieve everything we had to achieve. I have been promoted to captain and given command of a brig and an old sloop. I dreamed of staying on HMS Richmond, but to do so I would have to have remained a lieutenant or lieutenant. Promotion is a better choice, right? We are anchored in the mouth of San Juan River, and there we wait. We have no news from home, no news from Jamaica, no news at all. There is the saying, during war no news is good news, but soon we will need to replenish the food and rum for the men. The rumours of half rations may become a reality in a matter of weeks. So we have been given our captaincy, and hopefully we can do better with our own ships. But yeah, I got distracted. I think that's fair to say. And the cannons are lethal. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now.